right, joining us now with more, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is with us. I think I like this a lot. Maybe we should have Lindsey Graham let me finish.
Let me finish.
You know, they call it whataboutism. That's the new favorite phrase of the left and the media and Democrats. Not whataboutism. Isn't it about equal justice and equal application of our laws?
Well, number one, George Stephanopoulos had no idea what I was talking about. I might as well have been talking Chinese. He didn't know that Hillary Clinton's people took a hammer to a BlackBerry. He didn't know they wiped the emails clean. He didn't know that Anthony Weiner wound up with classified information on his computer. He didn't know any of that because when the Democrats accuse of something they don't know.
He needs to watch this show. He'll learn something.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. And happy birthday, President Trump, because he's watching this show. So I talked to him. Hey, pal. You had dinner with Melania and Ivanka. We got your back. President Trump, we have your back. This is not about you. It's about us. You could take the Dalai Lama and make him the Republican nominee that tried to destroy his life. They hate conservatism. This is a bunch of BS. President Trump, you're going to prevail. You're going to be the Republican nominee, and you're going to be president again. Just hang in there.
What do you make? How is it possible the things you were explaining? You don't believe that George Stephanopoulos knew. I give him a little more credit than that. I think he knew damn well about the 33,000 deleted emails. He's heard about BleachBit. He's heard about hammers destroying BlackBerries and iPhones. They know all about it. And yet they protect their own. And they're willing to have a complete double standard because the media is basically an extension of all things, you know, radical, new Green Deal, Democratic Socialist Party. Are they not?
Right. Yeah, okay. John McCain was great until he became the nominee. Then he was a crazy old man. Mitt Romney was a heartless billionaire who put the dog on top of the car. Here's what I want to tell every conservative Republican. Whether you like Trump or not, it is not about Trump. If you're pro-life and you believe in responsible gun ownership and you want to limit the role of the federal government, you're the enemy of the people. President Trump was one hell of a president on all the things that I care about. They're trying to destroy his life. It's not going to work. And here's what's coming next. Watch for an indictment in Washington, D.C. You could convict any Republican in America of anything in Washington, D.C. He got 5% of the vote. Here's what I worry about, that Mr. Smith will indict President Trump for January the 6th activity in Washington, D.C. If he does that, that means he has no confidence in the Florida case. I hope and pray that Mr. Smith will not do that because that will tear this country apart. President Trump has been treated unlike anybody I've known in this business, and I've been around since 1995. What they hate about him the most, he's broken through to working people. He's a threat to the left unlike anybody since Ronald Reagan and Mr. President, President Trump. Talk about the future, pal. We got you back.
Let me ask you a last question. Now we're talking about a New York case with Alvin Bragg. Then you're talking about a Miami case. Now they've been mentioning all day a New Jersey case. Now you're talking about a Washington, D.C. case. I have every belief that, you know, just like in New York, when you have AGs and prosecutors run on a campaign to go after one man, the same thing's going to happen down in Fulton County, Georgia. How do you run for president with all of those legal hurdles in front of you? That's not easy.
So Hillary Clinton said something that was very, I think, telling. They have not yet broken. I can't believe they haven't broken after this. The goal is to find something that will break us from Trump. And the reason they're not going to break us is we see through this. That if Donald Trump took a hammer to a BlackBerry, it'd be front page news. The double standard is real, and they're literally trying to find something to break the Republican Party from Donald Trump. They fear this man. They fear his ability to come back and turn America around. They fear him more than anybody else, and that ought to tell you something about President Donald Trump. The Democrats want to destroy his life because they fear him. And from my point of view, conservatism is in good hands with President Donald Trump, and that's his biggest crime.
All right, Senator Lindsey Graham, South Carolina, thank you for being with us.